Erlengrat is arguably the most beautiful default map in Farming Simulator 22, but it is also the most challenging. Did you know though you can get £120,000, dollars or euros simply by finding cheese?
Cheese.
There are 12 pieces of cheese across the map, each of which will deposit 10,000 doubloons into your bank account. This will be your best guide to finding them all. Cheese 1 is located on the train station between fields 3 and 7. You can fast travel to the train station, cross the tracks and find this wooden crate, and the cheese will be on top of it. The second piece of cheese will be in the main town, which is just to the right of field 19. Come just a little bit further right than the fuel station and you'll find yourself in this park. Walk a little bit further into this park and in the middle of the ground on the pathway you should find your second piece of cheese. The third piece of cheese is extremely easy. You want to fast travel to this factory which is just to the right of field 19, and where you spawn in, you just spin around and there'll be a piece of cheese on a crate. For the fourth piece of cheese you want to come to this location in the south of the town shown here, and on the corner there'll be a white house with a garden. You want to come inside this garden and you'll find a swing, and on the swing you'll find a piece of cheese. For the fifth piece of cheese, you want to head to the east of the town, in between these two roundabouts shown on the map. Just off the road, you'll find a cathedral-style building with a bench outside, and on that bench will be your piece of cheese. The sixth piece of cheese will be located just south of field 22 at the start of this twisty road. As you can see, there are 3 houses, and the furthest one on the left is where you want to go. In the garden of this house, you'll find a yellow gazebo, and under that gazebo, you'll find some cheese. We are now heading to the south of the map for cheese number 7. Along this twisty road, there will be a house at the location shown on the map. To the right of this house, there's a red barrel, and on this red barrel, there is a piece of cheese. For piece of cheese number 8, we want to head to the far southwest of the map, where there is a restaurant at the end of a cul-de-sac shown on screen. Once you get to this restaurant, you want to head to the right hand side of the building where you'll find a generator, and on this generator, you'll find a piece of cheese. For the next piece of cheese, we want to head back up north. Next to the starting farm, as you can see on the map, there's a row of 6 houses. The first house on the left will be where you want to be. Outside this house, there is a swing, and on this swing, there will be a piece of cheese. Next, you want to come south of the river, south of where that one rent train symbol is, and you'll find a big resort building shown on the map. In this resort building, there'll be a long wooden terrace, and if you walk far enough down, there'll be a lookout point on your left. On one of the benches here is your next piece of cheese. For cheese number 11, you want to follow the twisty road that's to the south of field 22. Eventually, you'll come across a large set of buildings with a large stone foundation walkway surrounding it. You want to head up these stone stairs and all the way along, all the way down to where the big white building at the end is. On this bench looking out over the view, you will find a piece of cheese. Last but not least, for cheese number 12, you want to head back into town, to the right of field 19, just below the river to where I've shown you on the map. You will come across this big blue building, and you want to head round to the right hand side of this building, and just behind it there'll be 3 bins. Next to one of these bins will be your last piece of cheese. You've done it! You've found all 12 pieces of cheese, and you should now have £120,000. And let's not forget the trophy that comes with it. Thank you very much for watching me say, a piece of cheese 12 times over. Have a good day.